What's up YouTube, it's your boy Junior here, bringing you another great video to the channel. If this is your first time here guys, I suggest, and I do mean highly suggest, you go ahead and click on the subscribe button and enable bell notifications so you guys get notified every time we drop great videos like this one or whenever we go live, because trust me guys, you're not going to want to miss out on anything we do here, because we do a lot of great stuff and you just don't want to miss it. Simple as that guys. Well, today's video we're going to talk about something about streaming. As you can see, I do have my OBS lined up in the back right now. As most of you guys know, I do stream a lot when it comes to gaming. I mostly stream gaming. I don't do like chat to chat talk anymore like I used to before. But streaming video games I love doing. And one of the biggest things people have doing when it comes to streaming is reading your chat. Well, let me correct myself. If you're streaming to one platform, no. That's not a problem. As you see, OBS has a built-in chat box here whenever you stream into one platform. As you see right now, I do stream at Twitch, and so if I stream to Twitch alone, I get the integrated box right there. OBS knows that. But if you sign into YouTube, it'll bring up a YouTube chat there, or even a Kick. I think Kick even there, implicate Kick in there as well, and other platforms. They have many platforms on there, but it's automatically clicking there right there as you see. So that's not a problem. Now, the problem is that people is running into is Twitch is allowing you to do multi-stream to certain platforms. Now you can multi-stream to from Twitch, you can multi-stream to on TikTok, and even I think Twitter as well. I think those are the only two that allow you to multi-stream, even maybe even Instagram, if I'm not mistaken. But whatever the case is, so a lot of people have been using multiple streams for Twitch and TikTok because those are the two biggest platforms right now when it comes to streaming. People like their attention span is perfect on those, so that's been awesome. But my problem is I like to stream to 5 to 6 different platforms at the same time. Yeah, you heard me right, 5 to 6 platforms at the same time. If you guys remember a couple of videos, maybe like last month or the month before, I made a video. It was earlier this month or late last month, but I made a video on this thing right here. This is Atrium's multi-streams. That allows you to stream to multiple platforms at the same time. And to go over real quick what that does, like I said, it allows you to multi-stream to multiple platforms at the same time. And you can see right now, it shows built-in stream, which that streams into my Twitch. Whatever I sign into here, that goes into that. Then I can, at the same time, I can stream to YouTube. This is one of my channels. This is my other channel. I also have it set up for my Facebook one, both my Kicks, my Rumble page, and down here it has a vertical canvas, so I can stream to TikTok Shorts. I mean YouTube Shorts or regular TikTok at the same time while I'm streaming all this. And I did a whole video on that. If you guys want to know more about that, I'll leave a link down below. You can watch that video on that multi-stream app, which is an awesome plugin for your OBS. Highly suggest you get it. If you like to multi-stream like I do, then this is a perfect one to get. This is my personal opinion. Now you can do whatever you want, but whatever. But as you see, I got all those platforms there. The main ones that I stream to are both verticals, which is TikTok and YouTube Shorts. That's 2. Then I do one of my YouTubes, 3. Then I do my built-in stream, which is Twitch, 4. And then I do Kick, 5. Sometimes, very rare, I do a 6th one, which that's why I said 5 or 6. Because sometimes I do Rumble as well. Rumble is such a pain in the ass to handle, so that's why I don't really do it that often. But there's times I'm like, oh, I want to try to do it there again. And use this one. But as you see, I can do 5 or 6 streams at the same time. Now, like I explained in the last video, if you do this, you must have good output, upload speed to be able to do this. If you don't have good upload speed, you're gonna have a problem streaming to all of it, because each one is a different connection. So it's not like it's not like if you use different softwares that you pay for, that you use one software to stream to and they spread it out to multi streams. No, that's why you gotta pay for that. But this one's free, so you individual. I got fiber, so it's not a big deal for me. I can handle that. My upload speed is 500 megabytes or a gig upload. I forget. It depends on its mood, you know. So yeah, so I have that there. So I do use the advantage of that. I do multi streams. So my problem is with multi streams is whatever I send into OBS, it's the only chat box I get. As you see, Twitch is right there. So that's the only box I get. Now, if I want to stream, if I stream to all of them, I can easily read all the other chats as well. Go to each stream, have the pop-up box for each stream, and put it on my computer screen, and I just read each one. But now, like I said, I do 5 at a time. So I don't want to have this one here, which is this one, and then 4 more boxes for the other chats. It's annoying. It'll take up most of my window space. Gotta put some on this side, I want some on this side. It's a pain. It's not work. So there's an app that recently came out, I think like a month ago, a month and a half, maybe 3 months. Just not too sure how to, but it's a fairly new app, which is awesome. It's a PC app, and I do believe they do have a Mac version for it as well, and Linux too. But again, I'll leave a link down below if you want to get the software. And the software is called Casterlabs. It's an awesome chat box multi-stream tool. And I'm going to go over it right now. So let me go and shrink myself down so we don't have to see my big old head, and you can actually see the whole thing I'm going over. So let me shrink myself down now. So what I'm going to do is open up Casterlabs, which is going to pop up on my screen right now. As you see, it's popping up right there. It's loading up right here in the middle, in case you can't see because on my dark screen here. And it's going to load up here, and that's what it's called. Again, I'll leave a link down below if you do want to get this software, because it's an awesome software. Now, your screen is going to look different from mine just in the beginning, but once you set up everything, you'll be fine. So, when you first open up, first thing you want to do is go into settings and go to your accounts, and now you're going to go ahead and sign into all your platforms that you have. As you see right now, I have my Twitch sign in, I got my YouTube sign in, I got my Kick sign in, and I got my TikTok sign in. Now, if you also use music in your background, you could use system musics, whatever's on your computer. You could use the music from there. And then you also have Spotify if you want to sign into your Spotify account and connect it. So this is what this works for. Is, you know how on Twitch you're allowed to request songs that people can play in the background? That's exactly what it is. So you don't have to go in and use another software to go ahead and plug it in all together. This will let you plug it in. Now, if you're using another platform like Apple Music or what's the other one? I forgot the other one. There was another one, not Spotify, but another one. But if you are using any of that other stuff, then you're gonna have to use the other software for that. But yeah, it's very easy to connect all these. So all you gotta do, because I don't have a D Live one. I really don't think I have one. I think I had it at one point, but I deleted it. All you gotta do is hit connect. Once you hit connect, a window will pop up, and then bring it down, and it's gonna ask you to sign into your whatever account you're logging into. So if I had a D Live account, I will sign into it and then just sign in. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna shrink this. I'm gonna move this over. I'm gonna move this over here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disconnect from my Twitch, because I'm gonna make this very easy. Disconnect, and as you see this window here, let me bring it over more. Let me bring this over here, so you guys, everything's inside the screen, so you guys can see it. So you see I got my window screen right here, so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'm gonna hit connected to Twitch since I disconnected from there. I'm gonna hit connect. It's gonna pop up a window here. So it already has my account logged in, so I don't have to do it again. I'll tell you it's because I requesting access from Casterlabs, and then you scroll down or sign in if you're not signed in, and hit authorize. Once you hit authorize, it's gonna do the loading screen here. It's gonna wait till you sign in to your account. Once it's signed in successfully, you'll get that message right there. You may now close this window, and as you see, it went from connect to disconnect. Means you're signed in, and it tells you which profile you're signed into. All right. So one thing I did want to mention too, guys. Let me close this. I don't need this anymore. Yeah, close all this. Yeah. So one thing I did want to mention, as you guys know, I stream to on YouTube regular and YouTube Shorts at the same time. Now, you guys might be wondering, what if I do one or the other or both at the same time? How can I get both chats from Shorts and regular YouTube stream into the chat box? Luckily for them, they read both streams at the same time. So whatever you're using, if you're using both at the same time like I do, it'll send both messages in. Now, is it going to tell you if it's coming from the Short side or the other side? No. It's just it's a YouTube message. That's all it's gonna show. So Luckily, I like this. One thing I like it because since I stream to both of them, it reads both of them at the same time, which is awesome. I think that's very awesome and great. Now, how your chat box is gonna look is up to you how you want to set up. But if you go over to appearance, here, these are the themes. How this is the same appearance for this chat box right here. Not talking about how it's gonna look on your stream or whatever you use it for, but this is how it's gonna look for you to look at on your computer. So there's different themes here for themes here. You got the Casterlabs, the default one. I keep on the default one. You got the bronze, the Nord, the cyberpunk, and you got this one called Q with a heart emoji on there. So you see the Casterlabs one, and it looks like. And now I switch it to bronze. That's how it looks like. Switch it up to Nord. That's what it looks like. Cyberpunk, I think Cyberpunk is pretty cool. It looks nice like that. And then you got the Q one. It's like this. Whatever it is, I don't know. But I keep it on Casterlabs just because I never changed it. Never really cared. But it is what it is. Now, appearance here, you can have it light or dark. Or follow whatever your system is. This is what the light looks like, which I don't like because it's hard on the eyes. I like dark because it's easier on the eyes. Or if you already used it to how your computer theme is, you could change it to your computer theme. I don't know what mine's is dark theme anyway, so it stays the same. So I'm gonna keep it as dark regardless in case I ever decide to change the theme on my computer. I don't have to worry about changing this one. Okay, and then they got this section here for icons. I don't really know too much of what they have here for icons, what this is for, but you have these options here. You got the Casterlabs ones. I leave it at default one. Doesn't really pop. You got the Pride, you got the Moon Labs, you got the Skittles, and hand draws. Don't know what these icons are for. I never really looked into it because it didn't really make any sense for me. And then they have something called emojis. These are for how when people type emojis, how they're gonna look on the stream or your chat. This is personal preference again. You got the system one, the regular default one. You got this note emoji, the team tween emoji, and then the open emoji, and then you got one more called toss face. I keep it on a default one and a twin emoji just to leave it as is. It doesn't bother me. And if you need to change the languages on the system for this chat box, you got all the chat right there. I'm gonna leave it in English because I speak English. Now if you want to make the text big or small, it's up to you. This is for interfaces on here, so if I move this over big, you see everything gets bigger, you see. But that's it for the blind people. But if you have decent eye, you can make it smaller. That's too small, so I don't keep it that small. I keep it normal size because for me, okay, I guess that was normal size there, so you guys can see it too. But that changes that, and this is the close icon here. Basically, notification is when you close it down, it doesn't completely close it away. It just minimizes it. So if you want to keep this on so it doesn't close completely, because if I turn this off and I click X, it's going to completely close out the system. For some people that could be good. For some people, be like, oh, I hit X by mistake. Then you lose it. You don't want to do that. So I suggest you leave this on, and by default it's on. But if you want to close it, leave it off. You could leave it off. That's on you. All right, you got, and then look at the plugins. They do provide some plugins in there if you want to find it. Just go to this link here, download it, whatever plugins you want, and then put in the plugin folder and install it on here. The about is basically about the actual app itself. All right, and then Stream alerts, Streamlabs alerts. So if you have Streamlabs and you use that for your alerts, you can integrate it into your here. So every time you get an alert on your Streamlabs, it lets you know in the chat, which is awesome. I don't use Streamlabs for my alerts. I use Stream Elements, so I wouldn't be able to take advantage of this. So that's not a luck for me, but that's just on me. No worries on that. Now, Coffee integration. It's an awesome little app here for people having able to donate more things to you different ways, which is a great software. I don't use it, so I'm not gonna sign into that. Not for me. But if you do use Coffee, you can go ahead and use it, integrate it on there, and you'll be all set. All right, so that we went over the settings here. Now I want to go over the dashboard. This is the dashboard where everything's connected. This is where all your chats will come in. Now, as you see, it says I don't have access to live stream for YouTube because I'm not live, so my chat is not going to be public. Right here, I don't have live stream connected to my TikTok right now, so those two will not show any chats on here until you log in and sign into those, because they don't do off-stream chat available for that for some reason. But I know Kick and Twitch, both of them, if you send a message to the chat, it'll still be there. And then if you go back into Twitch, actually your back office of Twitch or Kick, you can see the chat in there still. It doesn't go away. So let's say I write a chat right here. Okay, so I'm gonna write to Twitch. All right. So right now, as you see, I got the icon for Twitch here. So if I say hi and hit enter, it's gonna go to my Twitch. And you see, it's in purple for Twitch logo, and it has the icon for what's that called, for Twitch, the logo for the icon for Twitch, and it has the badges. These badges mean something from, this means that I'm the person that's streaming, and I think that's the highest ranking badge icon in there for my Twitch account. I forget what they are. I really don't look into that. And if I want to write into Kick, I can switch over to Kick and write into them if I want. Let's say I want to write Kick. If I write Kick, boom, it pops up there. Now, like I said, my TikTok and my YouTube will not show up because I'm not live streaming at the moment. So if I type hi for YouTube, nothing's gonna pop up there because I don't have a live stream going on, so it's not gonna show. Now, here's the thing: you could click on individual icons down here, like I showed you, and it responds to each one of those. Now, if you don't mind replying to everybody at the same time, then you could leave it on all. And if I type hi, right now it's gonna show, it's gonna double everything. Watch, I'm gonna write double so you can see. I write double once, and it writes it twice because it did it to Twitch and Kick. So that's why I said the difference so you guys can see the difference in there. So, and if I was doing all 5 streams, you'll see double 5 times on there. But since those are the only two that allow me to show the thing, so this is not really a big tool you need to worry about too much, because when you're streaming, you're not actually typing, you're talking. So this wouldn't really help anybody out. But I just wanted to show you what's going on with that. What I found that useful for, let's say something's happening to your stream and something happened to your video, like your game shut down by mistake, but your stream is still going. But you turn off, you did your be right back screen. Alright? So when you do that, you go to your be right back screen and still type in the chat. If you want to type to everybody like, hey guys, having some technical difficulty, give me a moment while I fix it, I'll be right back. You only have to type in once, and everybody will read it and know what's going on, instead of doing it one time and then copy and pasting to each platform like I just showed you on each one. So I mean, that's the only way I would see it be beneficial for anybody to use. But again, you're a streamer, you're not going to be typing, you're going to be chatting. So this part doesn't really matter. Now, like I mentioned, depending what platform you're on, is going to show you all this right here. Like I'm the streamer here, that's what the icon here is, and that's the icon for Twitch, and this one's for Kick. This is my badges on Twitch. I don't have any badges set up for Kick, so that's not going to show anything. Now, when you first start up, it's not going to look like this. It's going to be just regular color for, it's going to have your color, and if you are typing, it's just going to have a color for whoever's typing into your chat. You're not going to know which area they're coming from, which platform. So how can you fix that and do that? So when you're here on the dashboard on your chat thing, you want to go to the icon right here in the chat box. You click on this little icon right here, click on it, open it. When you open it, you get this chat preference here. Now, colors you buy, like colors that you see, it's for Twitch, it's green, I mean it's purple, and then for Kick it's green. It's because that's the streaming platform's color. That's what the streaming platform one is for. Now, you have a app primary theme. That's just going to give you, everybody's going to have the same color, and your color is going to be different from everybody else. Use your color. I don't know how that differentiates from this one too much, but this might be just the colors for you and one other person. Like you and the other person, that's it. But the app primary theme probably go by a different person will have a different color as it goes on, but it's not gonna be from the same stream or something like that. Don't know what the real difference between these two is, but I use streaming platform because once you look at the color, you might know right away. Like I said, purple is Twitch, Kick is green, YouTube is red, and TikTok is pink or like a very light purple. You guys know that very easy, and those are the platforms I use. Now, any other platforms I'm not gonna know, but they're not available on here yet. Like I told you, I stream to sometimes Facebook or Rumble. It's not gonna show me those streams because they don't have it built in this chat room. So yeah. Alright, so I go with streaming platform. Now you have these options here. You can copy these options directly if you want. If not, that's quite alright. But I'll give you my reasons why I pick each one and why I didn't pick each one. So ding when a message comes in. This is good if you're a small streamer, you're not that many people come in, you don't keep too much attention to the chat. This would let everybody, every time if you're a very small streamer, you're not used to getting a lot of chat. So this will let you know if you got somebody to chat and they send you a message, you get a ding. Now, if you're a little constant talker like I am sometimes on stream, I'm not a big streamer. I don't stream to millions of people, thousands of people. I stream to maybe one or two if I'm lucky. So when the one person is talking to me, we constantly have a conversation on stream while I'm playing. That would ding every time they send me a message. That's annoying. I'm not going to have that, so I turn that off. Now, read out messages. Basically, it's exactly what it says. It's like TTS, text to speech. So every time they type something, instead of you looking over, just listen to the chat. You can just listen to them say something. Now, that'll be fine if it's just a couple people chatting back and forth with you, but it can get annoying. So I don't use that at all. If I want to use text to speech, I'll make sure that I have a separate software that does that. So it's like a pay feature or something like that, a subscription feature. But I won't do that just for everybody because people will take abuse of it. I've seen other streamers get so much abuse off that thing, so I don't put it on. All right, now text size is up to you. This is the default size, but basically it's gonna change the text size in here. So if I bring it up here, you see how it gets bigger. So I guess to make it easier for you to read, or you want to make it smaller. Look how small it goes. That's too small. So I keep it right in the middle, the default size, so you can see it there. Timestamps is basically tells you these timestamps here, guys, so you can look at what time they message you. This is a good feature. Let's say you got too concentrated onto the stream and you miss on the chat, especially if you're a small streamer. You see somebody message you about 8 minutes, 10 minutes ago, and you're like, oh, you missed it because you were sorry, I got hiccups, and it was concentrating on the game too much. You're like, oh my god. I'm like, hey, I know you messaged me like 10 minutes ago. Hopefully you're still here. I do apologize. Hi, welcome to the chat. Enjoy the stream. That could be good for you. It's just for you to keep track of it, how fast the conversation is going. But again, it's up to you. If you want to keep that, I keep it on just like to have. Now here, show badges. Like I told you, this badge right here for Twitch is because I'm the main person. So that's my icon, and if you have badges for each person, it'll show the badges there. It shows you what level they are on your stream. So that's good to have. Now, show viewer join / leave message. This will get annoying if you are a pretty big streamer. Because every time someone comes in and out, it'll say message. I'll give you a message like this from Casterlabs showing, so Billy has joined the stream. Or Joseph has left the stream. Chantel joined the stream. Stephanie left the stream. It'll keep messaging back and forth, back and forth. That will get no matter if you're a big streamer or a small streamer. Because when you're a small streamer, a lot of people will pop up to your chat and then leave. You know, that's how it is. They're just scrolling through like boom. Especially if you're on TikTok, they're just scrolling through and oh, I don't want to see this. So especially if TikTok does it, oh my god. You'll be there with tons of messages popping up and down because you know how TikTok is. They come in and out constantly. I can have 1,000 people come inside my chat, but only have 1 or 2 people actually watching my stream on TikTok. Alright, so I keep that off, me personally. That's the reason why I keep it. Show user platform. Basically, that's exactly what it is. Show let's say if I turn this off, you see that's the icon for each platform. As you see, the Twitch logo went away. I don't know if you can see here. and this is the kick logo. If I turn this on and off, it goes away. The badges I showed you before, what the badges look like. It takes out all my badges saying that I'm the streamer or with my badge logo is. It goes away. Now, I like to have it on because in case I have my subscriber come in, I know, oh, he's a subscriber. Hey, how's it going? Thank you for this, you know, so and so and so. All right, so that's what they looks like. Now, show activities, follow, subs, donations, or everything, just like you would get any notifications, but it's gonna be in your chat as well. I know Twitch does that, but not YouTube, TikTok, or anything like that. This will help you have all that available on this chat box. So that's awesome. Okay, now show users pronouns. If you want to keep it on, it's not a big deal. It's just something added else to the thing. So if I turn this on, you're gonna see it says unknown, because I don't have it in my profile saying, oh, he, she, they, them, whatever other pronouns is. I respect everybody's pronouns, but just to keep it civil and nobody makes a big deal of it, I just keep that off. Okay, and then you have use alternating message backgrounds. It just shows shades after each new message comes out. You can keep that on, it's up to you. I personally like it off because I like to have it just go on. Simple, just one color, keep it on. But again, it's up to you if you want to do it or not. But those are my settings. I explained each one. Hopefully you understood what I talked about each one. Simple as that. Now that is the whole chat box here. Now, if you want to put this inside your OBS, you go to chat bot right here. Oh no, I'm sorry. The chat bot, these are for all the things for the chat bot itself. Like you can add a song here. You see, you hit this one right here and it'll play the song you want. Shout outs here, sounds here, TTS here. So you can add TTS here, the free version. But again, people will take abuse of it. So you can have all these commands added to your thing and use it. Okay, shout outs. You can add more things here. You can put a timer here. You can time out how many messages people can chat at one time. So there you go. And then you got your settings here for all this stuff. But again, this is something that you have a chat bot for, and you can go and set that up. Now, to put it on your OBS, very simple. You go to docs. Here is how you put docs here. So these are all the docs you have. You can put a doc for the alerts. You can put a doc for the stream chat and viewer list, which I'm going to add the viewer list. I haven't added that because I didn't even think about adding it. But to add the chat bot, you go to stream chat right here. It copies the URL. Very simple. And then you go to OBS. I'm going to go back to my OBS. So what you want to do in OBS is go to docs and go to custom browsers. As you see, I got all my stuff here. And I already have mine set up right here. So you create one, you type one out. Like let's say I go here and I type in whatever I want. I'm going to put Casterlabs Chatbox. Like I put right above. Basically, you do that. And then you go here and you save the thing. Hit apply. You put the URL right here, hit apply. And close it. And then when you want to add it to your chat, go to doc. And enable the chat, whatever you named it. So mine's called Casterlabs Chatbox, which is down here. I'm gonna open it up, and it's gonna add the chat box here. As you see, it's showing there. Now, for it to work, guys, it's not automatically gonna be there when you open it up. If you open up your OBS and you're like, why is it blank? It'll show white. You have to have this thing open. I mean, you can open it and then minimize it, and it'll work. It'll be fine. But if you don't have it open, I'm gonna exit out of it. If you don't have it open and you hit refresh, it's gonna be white. It's gonna look like this when you first open it if you don't have it open. But then I'm like, oh, why is it white? Just all you have to do is open up your Casterlabs, which I'm gonna open up right now. Give it a second for it to open. I hit the button to open it. As you see, it's loading up right now. Once it loads it up, you should be fine. So you give it, once this loads up, you give it a second here, and see how it's signed in, you're all set to go, guys. Not a problem at all. All right. So simple as that. Let's see. Now, I wanted to do the viewer list. I want to copy that. I'm going to put a doc for that because I'm actually want to do that. So I'm going to go to docs. And I want to go to custom. And I'm going to go down to a new one right here. And I'm going to hit viewer list. Viewer. I didn't even know they had that. Hopefully it works. I don't know. I know it's going to show you how many views you have in each chat. So I'm going to hit apply. I'm going to hit the and put the URL in there. You see that's a new URL. Hit apply. And then I only have one in Casterlabs showing here. Let's see. Maybe I put this down here like this. Because if I don't care about this chat box, I can always have it here. It's not a big deal. But I'll look into it once I sign into it more later on the road. Okay, so it shows all my... This is my Botrix official chat box for Kick. When I hit this, so they're viewing my thing. So that's good. It shows me for each platform. Awesome. So it is going to work for each one. I'm going to close that. So you see I added that. That's how you add any of these things, guys. Widgets and alerts. It shows you how to add the widgets and alerts here. If you hit show me how, it'll show you how to step by step. Bring it back over here. So let me go back. I was talking about this right here. Widget alerts. Add these OBS as a browser source. So show me how. It gives you a small flash screen video. It shows you how to install it. You just follow it, and it's very, very simple, guys. This is how you add it on your chat if you want to have it in your chat. I'm not gonna have it in my chat because it doesn't have a transparency theme on it, so it sucks. So if this way will let you add it on the screen itself. So I'm gonna go over there. I can add the chat here if I want, but you know how most chats will be transparency. Everybody's already looking at the chat. You don't need everybody to be looking on the chat on the screen itself again. So unless they're watching on the TV on their phone, it's annoying to have the chat pop up on the side. Having it on the screen would be good. I should look into that more, but you can add it here. Same concept. You go here. You go to, let's see, you go to docs, custom, not docs. Oh yeah, you want to add it on here onto your source. You want to add another one here. Hit add, and then hit let's see, what's it called? It's where is it? Oh, browser right here. You click on browser. I was looking for that, couldn't find it. And then you just put, let's say, chat box. I'm gonna name it like that. Create it. Now it's gonna ask you to put a source. I'm gonna grab the source off my Streamlabs here. Go to chat box on docs. Copy the stream bot, and then put it here. And hopefully, yeah, okay. I just want to make sure. And hit OK, and it'll be my stream. Once I have it set up here, the dimensions you have to figure it out there. But I'm pretty sure I know the dimensions. But there, once I start chatting, it'll display one. But right now it's not showing because I don't have anything live. But I'm gonna remove that because I really don't want that. So you guys know how that works. So to get this, guys, just click on the link down below, download it, install it, and enjoy. Hopefully, I know this was a pretty long tutorial, it's over half an hour, but I wanted to go through everything thoroughly and show you how everything works, every function of it. And hopefully this is something that you really into. I know you probably can find another video that's 10 minutes or less on this. The video I saw when the guy did it was 5 minutes, but didn't go thoroughly into it. I still had to look at other things to figure out how things work on my end to use it for my use. So this works perfect, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up. Show me all the love and support that you guys love to show the channel. Also, don't forget to hit that share button because sharing is caring, and we want to make sure that everyone's aware of everything we do on this channel, so they're not missing out, just like you're not missing out. And if you have any comment, questions, or concerns, go ahead and leave them down below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can, when I can, as fast as I can. And if you still haven't done so to the end of the video, guys, make sure you click on the subscribe button, enable bell notifications, so you guys get notified every time we drop great videos like this one, or whenever we go live. Because trust me, guys, you're not going to want to miss out. And that's it for today, guys. Until next time, I'm out of here. Peace.